and this is a preview of a prototype toolbox that I made for the ILM framework using Airtable. If you haven't seen Airtable before, it's a pretty nifty tool. It is a relational database tool where you can create all different sorts of data types. In this case, you can see elements, steps, tools, and outputs, and link them together. So here I've taken some of the steps from the landscape finance guidance document for Terrasso that Seth generated, and came up with a couple of quick icons for them from a free icon database, and basically tried my best to link them together so that one could discover different components of the toolbox just by clicking around. So let's take a look at this. We have something like step 6.1.1.1, surface possible investment ideas to achieve a landscape strategy. And there's a general description that I'm pulling from the guidance documents. This step is about brainstorming, and the goal is to stimulate thinking among project developers. It also describes a process and then various different tools. And if I want to, I can link into this tool lift, see the organization that produced it, the authors, the date published, a description, and download related files, right? And one can conceive that in the future, in addition to downloading a PDF, you might load up a semi-automated version of this, right? If I wanted to, I could also go up in the process and say, okay, what is the relevant element? And I can see that this is part of vision and planning. Let's go over to the vision and planning element. So here's the element version of the toolbox. And under vision and planning, I can see that there are actually a couple of steps. So in this case, 6.1.1 is one option. The other one is 6.2, invest or analyze investments and assess priorities. And here we can see that there are other tools that are applicable. Lift, yes, just like in the first one, but also here the BioFin, the Biodiversity Finance Initiative Workbook, and the Common Land Valuation Tool. And I can click into these and see the various related tools. So this is an example of how we might build a toolbox within Terrasso, taking out all the different components of the ILM framework and then defining them and linking them together in a variety of ways, eventually helping people to discover tools that they can undertake in order to achieve their landscape management objectives. I'd be interested in hearing what you all think. Thanks very much.